Hello Cancer, here we go again with the love advice. This is from the 1st of April right the way through until about the 15th. What I want to say is Abraham Hicks always says that every single person we meet has got the ability to make us very, very happy. And that is so true. And sometimes it all just goes pear-shaped a little bit through our own expectations and our own conditioning. And it's like these two perfect people can come together who are so well matched and have got the ability to make it work, and they can go on the date at the restaurant to have this nice meal, and the woman can spend ages buying a new dress and getting her hair done, and the guy can get some new shoes and some new boxer shorts and they go on this meal and they sit opposite each other, and then the woman thinks, he's not even said anything about my dress and my hair. This isn't very good, is it? I'm not happy about this. And then she can sit there sulking and thinking he doesn't appreciate her. And then he can look across at her miserable face and thinking, do you know what? I've come out and I've spent all this money, and she's got a face like a slapped horse, and I don't know why I've bothered, and I fancied a mate better than her anyway. And everything just goes wrong for no reason, really. And it's so true. And that's why I focus these readings on you, what you're doing, what would be best for you to do, and to sort of help you go in the right direction to make your life perfect, really. And do you know what? Out of all the readings I've done, Cancer, this is the damn best one. So you're actually looking pretty damn good. Right, okay. Bear in mind that I do spend ages twirling all these cards around so as they come up reversed. And I think a lot of the time we need to look at the reversals on what does come in as reverse to help you, and not just see everything as all whoopie-doo and rainbows and unicorns. And from this card, the Six of Wands reversed can be a little bit like we all want to win, don't we? We all want to feel that we've won. We all want to feel that we've won that person, or we've won the best person, or that, we've managed to, get the rosette. I'll put that up right then. To get the rosette, or we've won the prize, or we've achieved something. And I think a lot of that sometimes comes from ego. And what I want to say is this month, try not to come from a place of ego. Try not to come from a place of you need to win, or you need to get the recommendation, or you need to get 10 kisses on the end of a text. Try and sort of chill a little bit from that card, okay? Because I don't think that would help you this fortnight. Okay, apart from that, it's absolutely brilliant. The next card you've got to that, and this is why I read them all together, because I honestly believe a lot of the time tarot cards do come in together to sort of help you and readers a little bit of a story. And the Two of Pentacles is very much about keeping things in balance, and that could also be money wise this fortnight, because again a lot of people are struggling a little bit with money. Could also be time wise that we need to keep things in balance. We can't always go rushing off to meet somebody now. Maybe again we're in lockdown for 2 or 3 weeks, and again just go with the flow. It's all good. Keep everything in balance. And also Pentacles cards are very much like a sort of slow moving, ploddy, putting the work in, sticking with it, perseverance sort of cards, really. They're not about, like I say with this Six of Wands reversed, a quick fix. And no relationship's really a quick fix, is it? We can all get a bit frustrated that we think we've been with somebody 2 weeks and they've not proposed, and I've heard that so many times on reading shows. It's absolutely crazy. So don't come from that place. Stick with his perseverance, stick with his sort of go with the flow. Nobody's juggling forever, they're really not. And again, the go with the flow, jiggling and juggling, trying to make things work isn't forever. It's just a now energy, really, of just sort of sticking with it and persevering. Again, doesn't matter whether you're with somebody and you are just having to stick with it and persevere and keep going, or you're not with anybody and you want to be. And again, if you're on a dating site, you've got to maybe stick with it, persevere, go with the flow. And again, don't see it that you need some quick fix of somebody to say you look absolutely beautiful, you're the best woman I've ever met in the world. You've maybe again just come out of ego, stick with it, persevere, and you will get there, because your reading is pretty damn good, Cancer. It really is. The next card you've got, and I'll read them again all like a story, is the Sun. So I think if you can sort of keep this I always see the Sun as a very optimistic card. We see it more like glass half full rather than glass half empty. And I think if you can sort of stick with this optimism, again, whether you're in a relationship, to think, you know what, it's all good, it's all going to get there, it's absolutely fine. It doesn't need to say I look the most beautiful woman in the world, it's fine. And keep the optimism and the perseverance there with it. Again, if you're on a dating site or you just fancy someone, again, come out of ego and be very much like, hey, it's all good, everything's working out as it's meant to, and I will meet that perfect person. And keep this optimism and this, this happy, sunny disposition of just being cheerful and happy. And look where we go to if you do that. 9 of Cups. So I actually do believe your wishes can come true. Everything that I've got so chills, from Spirit, everything that you've wanted and everything that you've wished for can come right, And again, if you can just stay out of this ego a little bit and just sort of stick with it and persevere and plod on and see it like everything's going to take a little bit of time with that 2 of Pentacles, again, whether it's 2 weeks, 2 months, it's getting there. I certainly don't think it's 2 years. I think everything you've wished for is actually coming true. I feel so spooked up, that's so weird. And I think all I get from Spirit is like, about time, about time. And it probably is about time, The last card you've got is from the Whispers of Love Oracle, and this is True Love. And what I want to say, this is available to everybody. It really is. We can all get to this stage of true love. And people think that true love needs to be somebody who loves the same song or the same film or the same, wants the same holiday. And sometimes, coming out of ego, we're never going to get maybe that person who's absolutely 100%, but we can get pretty damn close. And I think, this is available to you. You've just got to, again, go with the flow, see it as everything's working out, whether the relationship you're in now has got the ability to get to this or this person is on their way. And I actually do think, Cancer, this is just coming magically right for you. It really, really is. So please stick with it. Please don't go in ego. That is, I would say, the biggest thing. But again, if you can do that, if you can sort of chill, if you can see it, that you don't need somebody to say you're beautiful, you're beautiful yourself, that. So yeah, Cancer, it's absolutely going to get there. So wish you all the damn best. I wish this was my reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in a fortnight. Bye bye.